Hey, my name's Smeep and welcome to the first ever edition of Can You CoD It. The idea of this really is to help new people get into the game, improve tactics for people who have already played it for a while, get a basic understanding of how it works, provide beginner to advanced tactics and tips. We're going to do map walkthroughs as well as game mode walkthroughs and much more as well. But let's get straight on to the top 10 tips. Number 1! Okay, tip number 1. Don't be a camping little sniper on headquarters mode. Headquarters is what I call a get to the objective mode. Basically you and your team have got to get inside somewhere fast before the other guys do, and if you die you respawn at the furthest person away. So if you are on that kind of game mode, get yourself an assault rifle out, get an LMG, whatever, get in there, get in the fight. Don't camp at the back of the map. Why? Like I said, if your teammate dies while you're at the back of the map, when he respawns, he'll respawn next to you because you're furthest away from the objective. It's an attempt to make the game fair for everyone, to stop you respawning right at the objective. What it means though is he's now got to run all the way back across that map, and in the meantime, guess what? The other guys have captured the objective. So, let me just repeat, don't be a camping little sniper on HQ. If you've absolutely got to use a sniper rifle, that's okay, but do it near to the headquarters. So not only are you providing the benefit of staying alive, so we spawn next to you, the furthest person away, but you're actually near the headquarters, you can also cover and stop people getting into the headquarters in the first place. More about that later on. Number 2, which is communicate. Get yourself a microphone. Yeah, this microphone I'm using right now is a crappy little webcam, but it does the job. You can hear me, yeah? Right. Communicate. Xbox ships with a microphone, use it. It makes a difference between you getting shot and you and your teammate getting shot, which is very important in certain game modes. If someone is up around that corner to the left, up ahead, and you get shot, tell your teammate, let him know. That way when he gets there he can deal with it rather than being taken by surprise just like you were. You don't want to die. Don't get up on your Moby Dick boat and go after your whale. Just admit the defeat, tell your teammate, and let him deal with it. Leading to tip number 3. Number 3! Tip number 3 is a simple one. Get yourself onto a decent team. What that means is you're going to get more wins, which is where your experience comes from. Experience means rank up, means access to more weapons, and if you're after your prestiges, it's all about the EXP. So get yourself a decent team, get some more wins. If you're in a team that's not talking, leave them behind. You don't need to be with them. Get on a good team. If you can't find just a good team on a roll, if you look around for some of the clans that are on Xbox Live, if they're playing Call of Duty, ask for a membership. That way you've got a whole host of people to be on your team. Again, get yourself a good team and you're going to get the good wins, which means you're going to get more experience. Leading us now to tip number 4. Number 4! Which again is learn the maps. If you're finding it difficult to find your way about, the best advice I can give you, go into a private game with your friends or even on your own, don't matter. Just wander around, learn those maps. You've even got a spectate option, which means you can fly around with a free cam, and you can see everything. You can learn every last location. But the best thing to do is get in there, run around, learn the maps, learn the fastest way from A to B, learn the safest way from A to B. More about that later, but learning the maps is a big advantage, as anyone will tell you. And now for tip number 5. Number 5! Learn the weapons. So, learning the weapons basically means get them out and shoot some bitches with them. It feels good and you learn how to use them. It's making the difference between being a good sniper and trying to apply that knowledge to something like the Scorpion, which is a close range weapon. It doesn't work. You need to know how and where and when to use those weapons and how to use them effectively. Practice is the only way you're going to do that. But it's a requirement, so get it done. Now for tip number 6. Number 6! Okay, tip number 6 is slightly more advanced on account of everyone who's new to the game uses something called a red dot sight, which is great, but if you can do it, learn to use a silencer. Why? Simple. Imagine you sneak up behind 3 of them and you haven't got a silencer. You shoot one of them, the other 2 turn around and take you down. You sneak up behind 3 of them with a silencer, yeah, you're going to have to aim using the iron sights, which is something that isn't that hard, but you take that first shot, the second 2 aren't even going to know. Just take them out. Quiet, fast, efficient. Do it. Learn to use a silencer and I guarantee your kills will go up. and that's what it's about, getting those kills, which leads us to tip number 7. Tip number 7, in Call of Duty you have something called perks. What a perk is, it's an advantage that you can apply to yourself. For instance, extra damage, you can take extra damage on account that you got more health, run further, hold your breath longer, spot explosives. There are plenty of these things to choose from. Learn which ones are which and learn how to use them to your own advantage. These are specifically there for you to create your own class, not for you to follow other people's instructions and say this is the best way to do it, because there are so many combinations, it's unbelievable. My personal favourite has got to be a silenced gun, which isn't a perk but it's just part of the overall set. Stopping power with a silenced gun, brilliant. You do a crap load of damage, they don't even know you're shooting them. First, I might have 3 special grenades so I can flash grenade them, and then second in the stopping power, and third possibly increased hip accuracy, just so that if I have to fire fast I can. It's just one example. Fast, accurate, powerful, brilliant. Another example, Juggernaut gives you more health. Last stand means not only has the person just wasted his ammo shooting you down, but you've just hit the floor with your gun out, so you can take another shot at him. There's a lot of different combinations. Experiment with them, learn them, and then get to grips with it. We'll go into more depth on these another time, no doubt, but just for example, there's a couple. Just practice with it, see what you can come up with. Leading us now to number 8. Which is practice. The best tip anyone will ever receive in their life ever. The best way to get better at something is to go out there and do it. You learn by doing. Life is the best teacher because it gives you the most experience. Get out there, try it out, have a laugh, meet some new people, kill some new people, and feel good about it. Just have yourself a good time, get out there, practice. You're not going to get better by listening to this. I'm just giving you a bit of advice which you can then apply in practice. So get out there, give it a test run, see what you can do, see what damage you can cause. Tip number 9. Tip number 9, have some fun. If you're not having fun, then there's no point playing. The game is there for you to have fun, specifically designed to entertain you. If you're not enjoying it, take a break, come back 5 minutes later after you've had a nice little cup of tea, bit of a walk, whatever, don't matter. Have some fun. If you're not enjoying it, try a different game mode. Try doing it with friends in a private match. Do anything, just relax, take it easy, have some fun. Which leads us on to tip number 10. And tip number 10, yes. Tip number 10 is a simple one. Watch the next video. Not 100% certain what it's going to cover yet, but I'm going to aim to get myself some gameplay footage in there, as well as a few tutorials, basic introduction to one of the levels maybe. We'll see what it's about. This is kind of like your pilot episode on TV, just a test to see what kind of response it gets. Whether it gets none, whether it gets good, whether it gets bad. I'll make the second one and then you guys comment on that. What I'm looking for really is maybe a couple of guys to give me a hand as well. Get some gameplay footage in. If you've got a capture card, that'd be brilliant. Anyone who is in the videos, I'll try and get the gamer tags down, get them on the end of the video in the credits. Basically, watch the next one, see what we bring out, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. A couple of things I just want to say as well. Thanks to Shine Sevens of OXM Forums. He's been a great help in a few games of mine. Icky as well, he's a legend, and all the other guys that I've played with as well. God, like Rossi, Q-Ball, all their mates, all my mates, everyone. Look forward to seeing you online again, and I'm on my way to Gold Cross, so I'm coming for you. If you want to be part of the video, let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. Sorry about the bad quality of the mic, it's just a crappy webcam thing, but it does the job. Like I said, communicate. And anyways, that's it for now from Can You CoD It? And I'll leave you with that question. Can you CoD it? Take it easy. Bye bye.
Run and tell the angels that everything